Hi everyone! Franklin Printing's new online store comes with some new design software. So let's take a look at some of the features available here. This new software can be found in the USM Marketing Materials folder. Let's take a look at the bifold brochure. So what we have here is page layout software that is available online at any time. These templates are much more flexible than the previous templates, and you'll find you can really do a lot with them. So first, what you're going to want to do is gather your assets. By that I mean sourcing your photos and getting your text all ready. So you see we have quite a few placeholder photos here. So what you're going to need to do is go to the Marketing and Brand Management page, and then right here there's a link to the photo library where you can browse various photos that have been gathered for the University of Southern Maine. All these photos are high res and ready to use for print purposes. So download those, stick them in a folder. You're also going to want to do your typesetting in Microsoft Word or whatever program you're most comfortable with. You'll see here the text display is kind of low res, a bit hard to read. So I definitely recommend doing all your typesetting in Microsoft Word and then copying and pasting it into the template when you're ready. As with all products, when you get in here, you're going to want to give it a nice descriptive job name, and then you can do your quantity. The price will update down here, and if you change the quantity, it will dynamically update the price for you. So these buttons up here, we've got some familiar ones like zoom, zoom in, zoom out. The buttons up here will let you add images, text, QR codes, shapes, and lines. There's also an undo and a redo button, so if you accidentally delete something, you can undo real quick to get that back. Various keyboard shortcuts will also work within the templates, copying and pasting, and Apple Z for undo. So again, if you accidentally delete, Apple Z will give you that undo. Now, most things can be moved, resized, deleted, added. There are some pieces which are completely fixed, like this footer. We always need to make sure the contact info is placed there for every piece, so you can't move or delete that. And the footer colors themselves cannot be moved or deleted, but you can change the color. So to do that, you're going to want to click Edit, and preloaded here are the various colors available. These colors are predetermined by the marketing department, and this is what you've got. So if you change the outside, be sure to change the inside so those match. You also notice I've got a whole lot of text over here. These are just some tips and tricks I've jotted down for you. Most of this info will also be available in this series of YouTube videos, so you can check it out there. But definitely give that a read if you're ever struggling or just want some tips and tricks. If that's really distracting, you can do that to hide that all, to just focus on your design. And that's the Show, Hide, Bleed button right here. So when you've got your piece looking the way you like it, then you're going to come over here and click Preview. You have the little spinny wheel, and there's your piece. So at this point, you're going to want to save it. And then we can get back in. So this is your preview. Again, it's kind of small, so to download a full-size PDF proof, you're going to want to click this Acrobat icon right here, which will automatically download a PDF proof. That is full-size and high-res. So we've got the Franklin Printing watermark here, and the black line indicates the fold. So the black line and the Franklin Printing watermark will not print, but everything else you should carefully check. Make sure your photos all look good, make sure your text is all good and no spelling errors. Carefully review that PDF proof, make sure everything is perfect. And then when you're confident, you can click Add to Cart. Check I agree because you've thoroughly reviewed your proof and you're confident there are no errors. And then it's in the cart.